Okay, chat. So, we'll do one more. One more. I also noticed that my camera was a little off. It's not a big deal, but in a minute here when we get back going, I'm gonna check my camera. Alright, well, let's play the game in the meantime, you know, probably a good idea. I thought this is where I was supposed to go. So this is why I took Burst of Speed, by the way, so you can run faster. I mean, there's one reason. I mean, there's a million reasons, but that is one of them. That's the fuel depot. The public ship is docked. It's possible that you could use the fuel connection line to bypass the force field in the fuel depot and enter the hangar from another direction. So, possible you could use the fuel connection line to bypass the force field. That should be... where? Why don't I remember how to do this? Am I high? I thought it was like... Wait, you go... If I go straight, and up here. Positive, this is it. Harbinger command deck. Yes. That's what we want. Okay, chat.
Something is wrong. I sense no one on board.
You sense no one on board? Sense any assassin droids creeping up behind us like last time?
Everyone here has been slain, yet there are few signs of battle. No carbon scoring, no blast of fire. This place has been hit by assassins of a different sort.
Then what are we doing on this ship? We were better off in the facility. You two are supposed to be Jedi? You two are the worst Jedi I've ever met.
The camera keeps getting moved. It's really weird.
Maybe I would. At least I was safe there.
We cannot go back into the facility. If the assassin machine was correct, then we cannot reach the hangar. Be silent. I need some time to think.
Look, I don't mean to cast another shadow on this, but even if you could reach the ship you came in on, it wouldn't matter. You'll need the orbital drift charts to clear the Paragus asteroid field, unless you want to have the shortest flight out of Paragus ever recorded. Well, of course they have the asteroid drift charts in their navicomputer. They'd have to. Well, we'd have to get to the bridge. I mean, well, that's...
What's up, chat? You like that close-up?
That is a sound plan for the moment. Let us go.
Ah! Drop my fucking... I'm gonna charge my phone while I play, and dropping the goddamn fucking cord.
Our enemies...
Yeah, I know how to treat my allies.
Very well.
I'm about to get attacked, which is okay. I'm ready. Hey, you can't aggro them right away.
More where that came from.
Actually, I find that so weird that you can't aggro them. Well, I guess they're stealthed, but it's annoying. I really don't need to read this console. I know what happens. Hold on, let me look at this thing. Yeah. Over here trying to interrupt me. Can I play the game, please? Thank you.
More where that came from.
I find it weird that your security skill can fail. Like, really weird, actually. Alright, I need the fucking... Yeah. This is the exit, apparently. Yeah, they got attacked by a little Sith warship, and they boarded it and took it. Easy clap for Sith, really. Up, chat. I always feel like I'm too close or too far from my camera, but I'm not. I don't know why I'm worrying about it now. I sit there and stream Apex for like 7 hours straight and not even think about it, and then I'm like, oh yeah, let's record a Let's Play, and then I'm like... Fuck's sakes, man. Hey, I didn't get off? I did not get off. No, you're right. I'm still here for a bit. One more episode. I actually opened my window again. It was really, like, loud out earlier. Yeah, we find, like... Yeah.
Are you all right?
This was your room? When?
We do not have much time. Whatever you intend to do, do it quickly.
I was supposed to go to the medical bay. That's what that says. I didn't mean to skip that because it was technically important. But it tells me to go to the medical bay because I was supposed to go get something from there. Like Constitution +1. I will place that soon with like gauntlets, but it's still quite useful.
Let us end this.
Everyone down! Time to even the odds. More where that came from.
Focus.
Music's always poggers, dude. Not what I wanted to throw, but I did stun them all.
Everyone down!
So does administered during routine emergency override antidosis exceeds safety protocols. During your last medical exam, you were administered a delayed sedative that would kill a normal human being. Must have rendered you unconscious when the harbinger was taken out. It looks like someone forgot to lock out the treatment request. Once administered, you still have access to the KOTOR tanks. That's fine. I'm not too worried about, you know, getting into a KOTOR tank, to be honest. I don't need the HP. I'm really not in need of HP actually at all. Actually, I want the melee shield. What am I missing, bro? But I hit flurries like perfectly. Not sure I understand. Should theoretically equip some of this stuff to my allies too. Let's give Atten some gloves, dude. Pog. Enjoy, Atten. I'm sure they'll be very useful to you, Cap.
What is it? This is not the time for questions.
I didn't actually want to ask her anything. I wanted to go up to the engine deck.
I have a bad feeling about this. Don't you feel it? Something's gonna get real wrong real quick. Alright, but don't trust me. When it comes to staying alive, I'm rarely wrong about these things.
Yeah, something bad does happen, to be fair, chat.
This battle is mine alone. I am not defenseless.
He cannot kill what he cannot see, and power has blinded him long ago. Run! I shall be along shortly.
Yeah. I'm out. No. Okay. I guess I do go straight. I thought I literally had to go a different way. Oh, well, fuck me, I guess. Yeah, I have to use this console to open it, I think. level up right away. I don't really see why we wouldn't. One more treat injury, actually. And one more persuade, and then how about another awareness? Because why not? And let's start healing things if we do take damage. Try to make it to the next planet this episode. So we only spent like 3 episodes on the beginning. This is basically still tutorial. It's not really, but it is kind of also still tutorial.
Tell me you're joking. We are not going to cross back into the Paragus facility through the fuel line. That's crazy. All right, but I know I'm going to regret this.
I sense you, my master. Faint, weak.
Your senses betray you, as you betrayed me.
After all that's happened, still you live. You are difficult to kill.
For one as limited as you, perhaps. To have fallen so far and learned nothing, that is your failing.
The failure is yours.
I love these 2 characters, to be honest.
Within my skull. No longer do I suffer beneath teachings that weaken us. And now you run in search of the Jedi. They are all dead, save one. And one broken Jedi cannot stop the darkness that is to come.
Perhaps we shall see.
Who says she wants to save me?
What's wrong? Are you all right? Damn it, hold on. It's only a little farther. Don't give up on me now. What happened to you? Huh? How do you know that? Look, if she's in pain, then that pain's buying us time we can't afford to waste. Especially if Sleeps with Vibroblades gets tired of playing with her and decides to use us for practice next.
Sleeps with Vibroblades. I've never not liked that line, chat. That line is great.
It's a utility droid. Looks like it's been hit with an ion charge and dumped here.
Shit. Shit. What am I doing? There. That's what I wanted to do. Let's go escape, chat, Pog. My to hit is getting better. Which is basically just your chance to hit if you want to be fancy. Or less fancy, actually, technically. Do I have enough demolitions for average? No, I don't. Let's say I should only have like 2, which should be like, I think I should require like 4. Yeah, you can loot and attack, by the way, in this game. If you start looting, and like the second it starts casting, like the loot animation, if you finish, like if you decide to like just start attacking, it finishes it for you for no particular reason. I knew I couldn't disable it, so I just walked into it. I'm not used to what control does everything. Keep actually fucking it up. It's really kind of annoying. I heard I just heard chatter. Like, ambient voices. Unless it was outside. It might have been outside. Probably outside. Can my droid not level up when I'm fighting? Like, I'm just trying to escape here, bro. Damn droid. I had to change my directory. Chat told me I wasn't in a proper directory. Every time I reset, sometimes it does that. By every time, I mean sometimes.
Just say the word.
I'm starting to get used to the buttons again. But I think I just double casted by accident. No, like I'm actually really sure I double casted by accident.
This door's magnetically sealed. I can't believe this. The ship's right out there, and we can't get to it.
Okay, boy.
Huh? What is that piece of junk saying? How can you even understand that noise? Alright, well, if he can slice the door open from the terminal above...
I just realized I skipped through that really fast. I'm sorry, chat. I didn't mean to do that. It was probably way too quick for anybody to at least vaguely read it. I read it, but, like, I read dumb quick. Usually read dumb quick. And then sometimes I get really confused and I can't read shit. Also, having an actual conduit control an entire door section sounds really primitive to me. Nobody else, like, agree with that, or, like... Like, it's so primitive that all the droid had to do was replace a conduit, and it just wouldn't work anymore. I feel like it should just be, like, genuinely computer controlled. I don't understand that. Seems like a poor excuse, in my opinion, actually. Can you stop failing? Like, why is that even a thing? Okay, well, like, I understand that it makes, you know, more features smile, but, like, it's just really annoying. Like, don't stun me. Okay, thanks. Boom. 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 Heal. You gotta cast the medkit, don't you, in this game? Might be a setting for that, I'll look at it later. If I recall, there was a setting that was like, you could turn off certain pauses. If I really wanted to recover these, probably could use the droid, right? Can he do it? Holy shit, he can. What's his demolitions? Out of curiosity. demolitions for the droid is 6. Apparently he's being boosted, actually, that's why.
Just say the word.
Poor droids, dude. They don't stand a chance. I don't think the poison kills you right away, right?
I hear you. I hear you.
I'll probably get a free heal, actually. I probably didn't even need to use that. Basically, was making sure I didn't want to complete any quests on this. By quest, I don't think there's even quests on this area. It's basically, do you want to actually leave? Oh, it's not a TIE fighter noise or anything. And then it's different noise. I just realized that. Wait, what? I don't think I ever realized that before. You can spam this, like... You can press any of, like, a bunch of different buttons allow you to do it, or, like, keys on the PC. And if you just press them all at once, you shoot all 3 times. You can aim up and down, apparently. I didn't actually know that. You don't actually have to, though, that's the thing. You probably aim up and down because it stole it from KOTOR 1. It's probably direct copy. I don't even think you can fail this. I'm actually not sure. Pressing like 7 buttons at once, just shooting as fast as I'm allowed to.
Here.
There is no time. We must leave.
That's all important, by the way. Us getting shot at technically is important.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. It's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor. I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova. Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky.
As I say, you can choose the light option and then just kill themselves.
Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi. Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you
This
are
is all
dead, then
important,
they
so
have
we'll just
won.
talk.
Whatever lies you tell yourself are of no consequence. The Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight.
Yeah, that's true.
And that is all that matters. The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings. The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi, and the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still, in reverence to the fallen Jedi, and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall, and the civil war that followed. Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them. Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Paragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Paragus. You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk. Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you, sealed in one of the cargo holds. True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare. I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to... Be silent.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's gonna claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it
Kinda
repaired the
did.
ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again.
Go do it again.
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough. You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again? You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price. And in the end, you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice. Like so many Jedi, you hear, but you do not listen. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers. I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her. Are you blind? If I were her, I'd be screaming like a stuck Minok. Well, I mean a very strong, manly Minok. I think she's just too proud to show any weakness. Especially in front of you.
Oh. Alright, almost the end of the episode. yeah, actually, basically the end of the episode. We're gonna level up. I might talk to Kreia one more time. Waste a little bit more time on purpose. I'm just gonna keep putting points into, like, repair. I might put some into repair and stuff at some point. And security and all that. But, like, persuade is I've had, like, 28 persuade before. I like having it. I don't know. I don't use computer use. I have allies for that. Demolitions, allies for that. Stealth, allies for that. Awareness, that is quite useful, but allies always have more than you. Persuade, no one else can do that. Repair, allies for that. Security, allies for that. Treat injury, heal replaces that. In my opinion, the skills in this game are cool. And it's cool that every character has different ones. But yours yourselves in the second game are useless, in my opinion. Just straight useless. It's my opinion. I mean, others would disagree, but it is just my opinion that they're just straight useless. Technically, I should have took something there that would help me now, not later, but whatever. I'll fucking care. Actually, will anything help me right now? Flurry 2 would help me right now. Yeah, I'll take Flurry 2. Force shield, I think? Might as well just take that. I don't see... Actually. Battle meds. Boom. Actually, let's do this as well. Let's do no weapon. Vibroblade. No weapon. So I can unequip my weapons and I can run around unarmed. Talk to Kreia for a bit, and then we'll get off.
There is little more left to give. That does not surprise me, any more than you hearing my thoughts when we were apart. The pain, however, was unexpected. If I could, I would have shielded you from it. Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around. I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you. I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme. Then the sensation you would feel upon my death might be less than that, though much quicker. Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you. When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Paragus. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well. A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed...
We do the same things, basically. I didn't mean to skip that. I shouldn't have skipped that.
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it. It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end.
It does. We'll learn that.
And no matter how strongly we fight against it, for now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough. I would see to that fool in the cockpit, and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos. He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
Keep getting light side points, because I feel like I technically deserve them, because this is how... Right now I'm playing the game like I would. I'm answering the way I would answer. Which means that I should commonly be getting light points, but every once in a while I'll start... I actually have always gotten light so far, which is, you know... Why do I still have like a new notifications if I have something new? Is it because I haven't viewed it as other characters? Is that technically it? No? No. Wait, no, now there's no new... Okay, well...
How's our passenger? She's still aging? What a surprise. Just so you Jedi know, the whole cryptic routine isn't mysterious, it's just irritating. If you really can see the future, you should be at the Bazak table. You got a point. How old do you think she is, anyway? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that. Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now. After spacing that old witch, of course. Whoa, all right, don't get mad at me. Hey, I didn't ask her to stay behind and get her hand cut off, okay? I mean, I appreciate what she did and all, but she could stand to lay off the insults herself, you know? Like we have a choice? It's the only place Paragus had logged in their astrogation charts. Well, if you thought Paragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on... So? What happened? Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Paragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours? Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi? Huh, figures. It wasn't red, was it? Yeah? Unique how? Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us. Alright, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want.
I'm over here about to be like light side times 10 without even trying. So I'm going to save the game here. Because once I open the nav computer, I can pick Telos or like nothing. I can stay on the ship or I can teleport to the new location. And that's what we'll do next episode. We'll teleport to the new location. See you guys for part 4. Where we'll enter the new map. New planet, Telos. This is like KOTOR 1 kind of, where we have to do planets. And this is the first one, even though we did technically do a planet already, but... yeah, you'll see what happens on Telos. It's pretty good. The story of Telos is pretty good. It's engaging. We'll see you for that. I had a train of thought and I lost it.